If you look at the news lately, you might think Tesla is just building a few shiny robots to help out in their car factories. Many casual observers assume this is just another side project, but they are completely wrong. The reality is actually much stranger and, frankly, a little bit terrifying if you hold their stock. Tesla recently announced they're spending a staggering $25 billion this year alone on their robotics and AI divisions. That is nearly triple what they spent just last year. Tesla is quietly executing one of the most radical corporate pivots in modern history. They are not merely expanding their operations, they are actively cannibalizing their own profitable car business to fund a massive gamble on what they call physical AI. So today, we're going to look at the hidden mechanics behind this massive bet, the secret production bottlenecks they are facing, and the ultimate question of whether you should sell your shares before the dust settles. Chapter 1. The Fremont Sacrifice. To understand what is really happening, we have to look at their legendary factory in Fremont, California. For years, this facility was the beating heart of Tesla. It is where the Model S and Model X were born. Those are the exact cars that saved the company from bankruptcy a decade ago. But right now, Tesla is doing something unthinkable. They are deliberately halting production on those historic vehicle lines. They are ripping out the very machinery that made them a premium automaker. The reason for this destruction is entirely focused on artificial intelligence. They are frantically converting that sacred factory floor into a massive, large-scale robot manufacturing hub. Tearing down a profitable assembly line to build an unproven product is a level of risk that traditional business schools would call absolute madness. It is the corporate equivalent of entirely burning the ships. They are aiming to produce 1 million Optimus robots a year in this space, effectively declaring that the era of Tesla as just a car company is officially over. Chapter 2. The Physical AI Pivot. But why would a company willingly sacrifice its foundational products? The answer lies in a concept called physical AI. For the last 10 years, companies have been building artificial intelligence that lives entirely inside computers. We use it to write emails, generate code, or analyze spreadsheets. But Tesla is betting the entire farm on the idea that the true value of artificial intelligence is out here in the physical world. They have spent years building a system that can navigate complex real-world environments through their self-driving cars. Now, they are simply taking that exact same brain and placing it into a human-shaped body. The popular electric vehicles were never the final destination for this company. They were just data collection devices on wheels, roaming the streets to train the real product. Optimus is the ultimate manifestation of that gathered data. If this works, it changes how human labor is valued forever. But making it work physically is proving incredibly painful. Chapter 3. The Factory Nightmare. The leap from building a car to building a humanoid robot is a manufacturing nightmare. A modern electric vehicle is complicated, but a humanoid robot requires a level of precision that is almost impossible to scale. The current version of Optimus relies on over 10,000 unique individual parts. None of those parts have ever been mass-produced before. When Henry Ford revolutionized the assembly line, he was working with heavy, predictable pieces of steel. Building a robot requires micro-actuators, fragile sensors, and tiny motors that must act perfectly in unison. Musk himself has admitted that setting up this completely new production line is brutally difficult, making the actual output for this year completely impossible to predict. You cannot just flip a switch and start stamping out humanoid figures like car doors. The complexity is so high that it has led to a bizarre hidden problem deep inside the factory walls that nobody wants to talk about. Chapter 4. The Hidden Bottleneck. That hidden problem comes down to the hardest thing to replicate in the natural world, which happens to be the human hand. Reports have recently leaked showing that the engineering team has faced severe technical roadblocks trying to achieve human-like dexterity. It is a relatively solved problem to make a machine walk upright. It's an entirely different universe of physics to make a robotic hand that can gently pick up an egg or precisely thread a screw. Because of this massive technological gap, Tesla actually had to pause full production recently. The situation became so difficult that they reportedly started stockpiling hundreds of armless robot bodies, just waiting for the hand engineering to finally catch up. When you realize they are spending $25 billion for a factory for a robot that doesn't even have fully functioning hands yet, the financial reality starts to look incredibly precarious. And that brings us to the terrifying state of their current balance sheet. Chapter 5. The Cash Flow Black Hole. Because of this frantic pivot, Tesla is willingly walking into a massive financial black hole. During their most recent earnings call, the chief financial officer dropped a subtle but heavy warning. He admitted that this $25 billion spending spree will likely push the company into negative free cash flow for the rest of the year. In plain terms, they are spending money much faster than they are making it. They are pouring billions into new in-house semiconductor fabrication, massive computing infrastructure, and entirely new production lines. They are acting exactly like a Silicon Valley startup that is burning through venture capital, except this is a trillion-dollar public company. Wall Street analysts historically panic when they see negative cash flow. When a mature manufacturing business suddenly starts hemorrhaging cash to chase a futuristic dream, investors naturally start to panic. Yet, the leadership team remains completely unfazed, mainly because they view their remaining cars in a very peculiar way. Chapter 6. The Ultimate Trojan Horse. To be executives in charge, the vehicles rolling off the assembly line today are no longer the main event. The profitable cars have merely become an automated teller machine. The entire automotive division has essentially been demoted to a funding mechanism. The profit margins from selling the Model Y are being harvested to feed the hungry mouth of the robotics division. Financial analysts are quietly predicting that by the year 2050, the robot market could be worth $25 trillion. They estimate Optimus could account for 80% of the total value of the company. The cars were simply the Trojan horse used to build the battery factories, perfect the artificial intelligence, and gather the capital needed to build the real product. Tesla has completely ceased being a traditional automotive brand. It is an artificial intelligence company trapped in the body of an automaker, desperately trying to shed its old skin before the money runs out. This brings us to the ultimate question of what this means for your personal portfolio. Chapter 7. The Final Verdict. The ultimate question is whether you should sell your shares. If you bought into this company because you wanted a steady, dominant electric vehicle manufacturer, you might want to look at the exit door. The traditional car business is being systematically sidelined to fund an incredibly risky experiment. If the robot hands don't work or the artificial intelligence fails to translate into the physical world, that $25 billion will vanish into thin air. However, if you have a high risk tolerance and you believe in the transition to physical AI, selling now would mean missing out on potentially the largest shift in labor economics in human history. This is no longer a bet on electric cars replacing gas cars. This is a bet on humanoids replacing human physical labor. The original company you invested in 5 years ago is entirely gone. You just have to decide if you are brave enough to invest in the one taking its place.